In 1990, a 19-year-old college student from America was excited about preaching the gospel in Africa and planting churches. He took several mission trips to Africa, believing that the Lord was able to do great things through him if he walked by faith. One time during a 6-week college vacation, he and a friend decided to come to the coast of Kenya and plant a church there. And by the help of a local friend, the mission trip was a success because he planted a church which exists up to this day. These raised their faith greatly, and they were willing to try again, but this time round they chose Ukunda. But things were a little bit different, since this time they were not going to carry any money with them. They chose to walk by faith. On arrival to Ukunda, a man offered them a room to stay, free of charge. Then they began preaching the gospel, praying to the sick, and a lot of them gave their lives to Jesus. But after some weeks of ministering, no solid group was forming around them, and they felt like they were not achieving much. The living conditions were harsh since they had no money with them, and they spent most of their time crying out to God. One night, as they were in a field praying, the presence of the Lord came down on him so strong, and the Lord told him to buy a piece of land in Ukunda. The following morning, a Muslim man came and offered him a piece of land for sale. After buying the land, the Lord started telling him about a mission movement that will take place in Kenya. How Kenya will send many missionaries to the other parts of the world. The Lord also told him that on the piece of land he had purchased, he will construct a mission training facility that will train many Kenyan missionaries and send them to the other parts of the world. And during that summer, he took several trips to Pakistan and India with some Kenyan missionaries, and he saw them in action. He went back to America to earn more money to secure the piece of land he had bought. Later on, he went to Europe, where he met his wife Ilona, and together they started a family. He lived in Europe as he continued working there as a missionary. In 2009, the Lord told him to retrace his roots in Africa.
My ministry will spread through the whole world.
And during that time, the Lord told him many things about Africa, most of which he has written in his book, Transforming the Heart of Africa. Then a team started forming around him. A team of strong, trustworthy, wholehearted men working with him in Kenya. They have all paid a price for the gospel, and they all have a desire to see missionaries sent from Kenya to the other parts of the world. They are not just looking for money to be sent to them from America, but they have proven through their action that they are willing to sacrifice for the vision to be fulfilled. Some had to leave their jobs. Some had to leave their families for a while, all for the sake of the vision. Suddenly, there was an urgency to start the school.
I'm building a bridge. God gave me the plan. It's right in the book. Yes, it's right in the book. I hold in my hand. Each page that I read, it helps me understand. To build on the rock, and not on the sand. Come on, boys. I'm building a bridge across the divide. I'm building it strong. And I'm building it wide. Yes, God gave me the plan. Oh, and I'm following through. Yes, I'm following.
In late July 2013, construction was over, and interviews began in Mombasa, Nakuru, and Nairobi for the 2013-2014 school intake. 23 students qualified for the intake. They included Alex from Mombasa, Angel from Thika, Janet from Taita, Paris from Mombasa, Gladys from Nakuru, Vincent from Kisii, Festus from Eastern region of Kenya, Victoria from Tanzania, Helen from Nakuru, Ken Ochieng from Nyanza, Rogers from Nakuru, Kevin from Western region of Kenya, Ruth from Nakuru, Penina from Nairobi, Catherine from Central, Dorothy from Western region of Kenya, Virugu from Coastal region of Kenya, Lucy from Nakuru, Robert from Rift Valley, Chege from Central, Beatrice from Central, Timothy from Hola, and Wilson from Nairobi. They underwent 7 months of training, which not only involved classwork, but also fieldwork. And during their fieldwork, a lot of young people were converted. The sick were laid hands on. Deliverance was done to some. The blind eyes were opened in Jesus' name. The women received counsel. The old received wisdom from the young. They went preaching in the towns. They went preaching in the villages. And during that time, a lot of people were baptized in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. After 7 months of being grounded in the Word of the Lord, their training session came to an end. And the first graduation ceremony of Ukunda Mission School was held in March 2014, with all the 23 students graduating. Then came a time of silence, prayer, and fasting, each one asking God where He was calling them.
Give myself away.
Robert and Vincent were sent to Witu. They have been there for the past 10 months doing missions among the Orma community. They are young men who walk in great faith. Janet and Lucy were sent to Hola. They have also been there for the past 10 months doing missions in Tana River. They have managed to baptize several people in the Tana River. Victoria, Helen, and Gladys were sent to Takaungu, a place they have managed to plant a church.
It's a generation. Embrace this.
Vincent, Dorothy, and Angel were sent to Lunga Lunga, a place where they have had favors with the local schools. They also have had a lot of impact on the girl children of that place, since Dorothy and Angel are counselors by profession. Catherine works with Ukunda Mission School and helps in the works of the curriculum. She also goes out on mission work. Ken Goje works as an assistant pastor of the Ukunda Mission Church, a church that was planted by the earlier on students. Wilson is in charge of the media. He covers the classes and also the mission work. He also serves as the pastor of the Mangro Church. And this year 13 students have made it to the end of the training session. They include Gilbert, the student leader, Mary, his assistant, Raymond, Adamson, Victor Elisha, Martin, Carol, Ruth, Isaac, Isaiah, Grace, Wilkista, and Charity. We welcome you to the second graduation ceremony of Ukunda Mission School class of 2014-2015.